So the year's 2025 and you create a passion project, a short film, a short documentary, a spec project, and you spend weeks to months working on it. Then it finally comes time to share it online. So you post it on Vimeo or YouTube, and then a few weeks later it has like 200 views, and maybe your mom texts you and tells you she's super proud of you. If this happens to you, I honestly feel your pain, because before I started to post myself online and share myself on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, that used to happen to me all the time. And in this video, I wanted to talk about why it's no longer cringe to share yourself online as a filmmaker, and why I actually think it's essential to do so. Firstly, if you don't know me, my name is Matt, and I used to do more of the traditional film industry stuff. I was working on set in the lighting department, and if you've ever worked as a PA, a grip, a camera assistant, or any of those roles and wanted to make the jump into directing, DPing, and creating your own work, I wrote an ebook talking all about how to make that jump happen. It's called Film Worker to Filmmaker, so check that out down in the description below. Now let's jump into the video. So number one is building an audience, and I think no matter what industry you're in 2025, if you're not sharing yourself on social media, it's sad to say, but you're gonna get left behind. I felt so much resistance to start posting myself on Instagram because I was fearful about what other people thought about me. But then I started to think about it. I'm like, the pros far outweigh the cons. Sure, people will laugh at me, think I'm cringy, whatever it is, but I'm building something meaningful. I'm planting my roots for people that actually care about my work. This is only gonna benefit you in the future, because if anything, it's gonna make you more of an attractive hire, because not only are you bringing you and your skill set to a job, but you're also bringing an audience along with you that can help carry a project. We all want the work to be seen, especially if you're gonna put so much time and energy and money into a project. Like, why not try to take things as far as they could possibly go? That's what I do with all of my projects. I'll shoot behind the scenes for it, and then I'll turn every single aspect of the production into stuff that I could share on Instagram and on YouTube, because I want people to be able to see the work, and hopefully the right eyeballs will land on it as well. Believe me, as a filmmaker, I wish I only could focus on the work and doing the fun stuff of filmmaking, making projects, but that's just not the way things work in this day and age. You constantly have to be promoting yourself, sharing yourself on social media, building up a following, building people that will actually care about your work and want to see more work from you, so you could do it more and more. You have to know how to market yourself and how to actually get eyeballs on your project. That's a really big lesson I took away when I shot my last project, Corduroy. A few days leading up to the actual release of it, I did a bunch of teasers on my Instagram, and that created a little bit of stoke. I had people messaging me being like, dude, I can't wait for Corduroy to be dropping. And then when it did, like, a bunch of eyeballs flooded to it, and that opened some doors for me. Number two, it's cringe until it works. I remember my first few years of having my YouTube channel and hanging out with people in the film industry and telling them, yeah, I started posting on YouTube, and getting laughed at right in front of my face. I look back at that and I'm proud of myself that I didn't give up, because if I did, I wouldn't be where I am today in my career, and I wouldn't have created the things I've created at this point in my career. If you've ever had that itch to start sharing yourself online, or ever thought about it and just felt fearful about your circle judging you or your friends and your family, don't listen to those people. You'll never hear hate from somebody who's doing better than you. You'll only hear it from people that are stuck in their old ways and are gonna get left behind in the industry because they haven't started a YouTube channel or they haven't started posting themselves on Instagram. No one actually cares about if you were to start sharing yourself online. It's become such a normalized thing in today's day and age. And also think about it. When was the last time you saw an Instagram post or a YouTube video and they said something you didn't like, or you cringed, and you just continued scrolling on? You closed the video and went about your life. Like, that's how people live their lives. In order for you to get good at anything, you first have to get started, and when you get started, you're probably gonna be shit. In my first few videos, if you go back on this channel, you could see me being super awkward and super cringy, but now I feel like when I record videos, I'm just myself, and when people meet me in person for the first time, they're like, dude, you're exactly how you are in your videos. That's because I'm not trying to be anyone else. I want my work to be seen at the end of the day, and if I have to sacrifice me being cringe by posting myself on Instagram and on YouTube, then that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Number three, no one is coming to save you. And if you've chosen to be a filmmaker like I have as well, this is a super hard career path to make it in. There's no doubt about that. But it's also never been easier, because you can now share yourself online. Stop waiting for the opportunity to land in your lap. That is not gonna happen. I waited for so many years before I started my YouTube channel, I would wait for the phone to ring for that producer to call me or that director, until I just started making moves on my own, making my own projects, sharing it online, and I found that's taking me a lot further than just waiting for the phone to ring. You're bypassing all of the gatekeepers that you would have had to have access to before, the producers, the studios, the audiences. You're building all of that stuff for yourself. You're creating your own industry, you're creating your own lane, and you're not waiting on people. You need to be creating things and sharing yourself, and that's gonna attract people coming to you. And if you're not posting yourself online, then how are those people gonna even know that you exist? Because what if I told you you were 20 posts away from getting your next gig? How quickly would you be posting those 20 pieces of content? That's how social media works. It's literally a free lottery that anyone can play, and you just never know who's watching and what door can be unlocked when you post a certain video or certain type of content. I hope this nudged you in the right direction to start posting yourself online, and you'll realize it's really not as scary as you think. And I'm a super introverted person, but I choose to do it anyways. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel. Check out this one I have queued up here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next.